Danse. Greetings, everyone. I hope everyone is well. Well, I give everyone a chance to come in, see if they get their notifications of me coming live. So let's wait. I am not moving over. This old computer is not working right. I had that computer ready to be shipped out. So I am going to try to use my old one. That's about 30 years old. I haven't tried it. So hopefully I don't get kicked off or to me it feels like it's going real slow. Danse Candy, I hope you are enjoying your package. Greetings. I only have 2 people, or actually 3 people that answered the question and no one else didn't. So I guess no one is really wanting a protection medicine bag. So I feel that then I'm just gonna, since there's only 3 here, I'm only gonna use the 3. I thought maybe I might have many, but so therefore I understand also too there's someone keeps reporting me and not very fond of hearing what people are trying to say to me. I'm not going to waste my energy over that. And I will say that. Danse Wocho, greetings. Fraggy, greetings. Wow, yes, Candy, it was. You're actually the first one to get it right. But I believe you have a bag already, right? I'm mistaken. I think I did. Danse. So, yes, I was 5 years old when I killed my first bear, first creature, first animal. And that was a bow. That is correct. Now, I have 3 people that answered my video from, is it Tuesday? Yes. So I have 3 people that only answered and I guess watched. Out of the 518 people, I can say maybe 100 of them have a bag. I'm doing better. I'm well. The injections yesterday, I went in at 8. The doctor was behind, and I needed to have 10 shots back in my spine. And the rheumatoid arthritis is getting to my bones, which is true, and everything else that has been going on. But yesterday I was not feeling it, not in the mood. The doctors, when I wear my protection bag, when I went in the pre-op, and they're like, you cannot wear this. I said, I am, and I'm going to. If you look in the notes, I can. There's nothing metal in there. It's only a protection for me. And I did wear it. My doctor that takes care of me, he said that was fine. It is nothing gonna do to it. And he even has a protection medicine bag. My doctor, can you believe that? Yeah, he he has one. He said he believes they're alive, and he does a lot of hiking up in the mountains. He goes to Sonora Mountains where Yosemite is, and that's where another clan is. And you know, it saddens me sometimes knowing that people don't understand the native ways. And I try to help them as much as I can. And when you want to disrespect me, it kind of hurts because here I'm trying to help you out and you want to, or I've given you information and then you turn around and want to cut me off when you still have a lot to learn. You might have known your clan, as you say, for many years, but there's still more to know. So, but yesterday was a hard day for me, though. Going in and getting 10 injections in your back it's painful, but it gives relief. I do have better relief today. Yes, I have rheumatoid arthritis. I cannot say the other word. And my hands today feel very closed. These two fingers don't go, they stay out. So I try real hard and bend them in, and it hurts. He says too, he noticed that my thumb is going this way. So I've been trying to keep it straight. What you do is bend here, here, and then in the middle with the other finger to help your joints. I don't pop my knuckles like that. I do this and release pressure. But he says, I guess you have broken your knuckles before. I said, yeah, I think I have. It's from other things. So, I had a list. My notes, my dictation, I have 3 people. When I asked the questions about what age was I to give out a free bag, I enjoy doing these little things, but I guess the people that always keep asking me, oh, I think I need one, but I can't afford it. I understand, believe me. I have no income. It's just my husband. And I'm not begging for, you have to buy, you need to buy my jewelry. No, I actually give my jewelry away. You should ask anybody. When somebody orders, I always give something. But what I don't understand is when people tell me, oh, we need one. Oh, I need one. How can I? Why go out of the way? I say, okay, well, then I'll give it to you for 60. So I'm quite don't understand what is it that other people don't understand when you do. I don't know how I would do it. Oh, let me say good morning to everybody. I know I said good morning to Candy and Fraggy. Well, Joe, this is where I need to want to put you on timeout. No, I want to do no. Okay. Well, Joe, I know you need my address, you said. Okay. Let's verify. Tansei, Oki, Aho, Yatahe, Bonjour, Ministro, and hi, hola. All that means hello and greetings to you. OOCT. Is this Harold or Christy? Mr. Sparky. Hi, hi. Oh, Sparky, I have your name in one of these little, I only have three. Three people. I said I would do it on my next live, which is today. Wasn't going to go live, but I said I'll do it. And if someone knows, I think I gave out the answer already. If someone already knows and you have a bag, oh, you're still there working. Yeah, I was watching Richie yesterday for a little bit before I went in because it was an all day thing. I didn't get home until like 4 o'clock. I think it was 3 o'clock. And it was very, very busy there. There at the hospital. Thank you, Sparky. You're such a good man. All right. Okay, it's Harold. I watched your live too. I was in and out of dozing, and even when I'm sick or not feeling well, I still honor to go to everyone's channel and step in and say, I'm just here to say hello. I won't stay long because I want to show my support and give everyone, the blessings. And if night 7, Dansei, greetings, welcome to my channel. Those who are new, I welcome you here to my channel. I give much information about Satangas, which are Bigfoot, Shabu, Sasquatch, Shabby, and other entities and cryptids. I also do very deep prayers for everyone. And I usually get a lot of emails for prayers, and people have to let me know, thank you, you've helped me so much in the prayers. So, and plus I had something going on for a free protection medicine bag. Those who have a protection medicine bag and your name popped up, well, then it could be for your partner or a friend, but you just got to let me know the name so I can pray over it. Because the bag can only work for that person. The person, anybody can hold it. Oh, goodness. Anybody can hold your bag. Smell. Wow, this really smells good. So those who have my bag, they know my bags do smell good and they do work. Also, too, I gotta send Mike his shell since I didn't go see him in Ohio. I do want to plan to go back so I can stop in PA and see some friends there and stop in Ohio. I do want to say it saddens me to know that Not that many sophisticate, is that how you say sophisticate, in the drawing. I thought I would have more than 3, but I believe I gave a good enough time, and but it's okay. I don't know. I want to ask your opinion, those who are watching. Do you feel that I should wait till next Monday? Or do you feel that I should do it today, the drawing? Don't say, sweetheart. How are you, Robin? I did come across a vision with you in prayer, so I will speak to you afterwards. So I would like your suggestion, or your opinion, I should say, your opinion. Should I give it a week, or should I do it today for those who wants to receive a protection medicine bag? Your choice. I'm making it easier for you, those who hasn't really sophisticated today. Today, I got 2 todays. And yes, I'm smiling. I was able to bring in the tooth to the dentist, and he says, okay, he popped it in, cement it in, but it's only temporary, he says. That I would probably have to go get some dentures. Oh. I said, I'm really that old now to get them? Well, it's due to medication, I guess I should say. If you said it would be today, then bless everyone, those who enter the. Yes, I do. Always do, Harold. You know that. Nicole Dan said, yes, you have a bag, and it's very good. It helps in many times. Next time, maybe longer. Okay, Sparky. Um, you were on OCST, right? I did not see it. It didn't give me no really notification if you're on Harold's broadcast. I will have to go back and watch it. Hopefully it's posted, so that way I can comment and enjoy the video. Somebody asked me if we had been friends in the past time. And I said, I don't feel that. And they said, well, I would love to be your friend now. And I went, okay, well, we can be social friends. They're saying, well, I heard you had a best friend. No, I don't have a best friend. I'm friends with everybody. So, and it's just best that, in life we all learn to take day by day understanding each other. And if you feel that I'm your best friend, I'm honored. Thank you. I'm always here to help in prayers and give advice when I can. So, okay, let's see. We really enjoy Sparky being on as a guest host. It was a fun experience, and hoping we can do it again soon. Oh, beautiful. That's wonderful. I love to hear things like that. I enjoy helping many channels. Sometimes I feel that the channel people don't understand the information I give or try to help them. But again, that is their choice, and that's fine. I'm not here to keep you forever, you know. There might be times you might not need me. You need to just go on your own journey, and that's fine, you know. That's okay. You want to learn on your own, and you want to step out and do your more digging and stuff. All I say is don't pay attention to Google too much, because when you Google something, it takes you to many sites, and that's how your computer ends up crashing. But if you know many um, elders and that give you the respect to tell you stories, then that's fine. So at the end of the show, the end of my video here, I will do the drawing, but I wanted to tell a story about Mama Rainfeather. One of the thousand stories. As she was little, Mama Rainfeather is Canadian and Blackfoot. And oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And so are you. You have your learning journey is still throwing more things at you, and you're slowly getting at it. And you're going to be one of the popular channels too, as well. I mean, you are popular now, but when you start doing more and going out more, yes, you and Chrissy, you guys are a beautiful couple. As long as you guys give each other praises at, during the day and at the end of the night. Because we got to remember, if only one spouse believes it, it's hard, but you have two spouses that have the connection in it. It's a blessing. My husband understands, but he's really afraid. He can't see them, but he can smell them. He always tells me, "Oh, your family's here. Don't we get any privacy?" I said, "Sorry, sweetheart. When you married me, I told you I have a plan, and I do tend to them all." And he's like, "Well, tell them not to come in the bedroom." And I said, "Oh my goodness. They don't come in my room. They come to see, and then what they'll do is they'll touch me. But sometimes touching me lightly leaves me bruised. And this is how your clan will let you know they're there. You'll see like little prints, not little, but their fingerprints on you sometimes. When I was sick, yes, they came to me and tried to heal me. Orba, she's my oldest clan, and she's from Blackfoot, and she does. She always greets me all the time, and I'm very grateful for her. I will say she does like someone in Sanga's spot. And because I came home Saturday the 3rd, and she didn't get back until the 5th. So I was kind of worried. But, they can go through the portals and come back. And things are very different from here. Now, those who have seen and able to communicate with their clans, it's a beautiful energy. Sometimes it feels like they're taking your energy. And I do know that many people sometimes get sick or they're not quite well. Mind-wise, because they say they get a little confused. Or it's just overwhelming. Now, you can sit in your own backyard, and if you have a fire pit going and you're sitting there, you're listening to music. They all love music. They do. I know that over in Creek Nations that there are some aggressive ones there. And when you play the flute and stuff, excuse me, it gets, I don't want to say harsh. Because either they're not liking the music you're playing or something else. Now, someone had asked me, before I get into my marine feathers story, someone had asked me about, do they always whoop? No. Do they chatter out loud? Yes. They'll do a wah, a wah, almost like a lamb, but loud. And then you hear whoa, whoa. Again, Terry Lance and your friends. Oh, I've been getting friends left and right. Just 1 second, please. Hello? Thank you. I apologize for that. That was my daughter, her half sister, which lives like in Oakdale, which is maybe the next town over. It's not very. I'm country. I'm between Riverbank, Nesto, and Oakdale. Well, she thinks she's going in labor, so she wants to know if she can give her my number in case so I need to run over there and deliver a baby. I said, yes, go ahead. So I said, I am not going to, yes, my ex-husband, my children's father, remarried. And um, as you know, I communicate with his daughter. And she calls me Mama Bear Claw. So, she's, all her family are in Arizona. So she was like, she called my sister and she says, Mom, said she wanted to call you, but she's so scared. I said, why? She said, because, she doesn't disrespect you because, we're dad's daughters. I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's my previous or not. Yes, my children's father and I do speak time to time, but not, that has nothing to do with the children. And she's in her early 20s, so she already has two. And she's about 8 months. That's why I tell my dad it's premature unless they got our dates wrong, which happens too. So, Mama Rojo had to leave. He said he'll message you later. Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much for letting me know. Oh, Robin. Bear with us. Thank you, Sparky. I had a call yesterday. One of my husband's friends, the female friend, she called me. She goes, I didn't want to bother Tony, but I need to talk to you. And I said, yes, what is it? She goes, I think I seen shadows in my home. I said, well, you have to give me a few days because my back. And she says, okay, well, we're going to go stay at a hotel. I said, you're going to allow them to scare you off your home? She goes, I light a candle. I said, okay. Did you pray with that candle? I mean, you are Catholic. I mean, I can't, you can talk to the Creator. She says, I didn't think of that. I said, don't leave your home. You and your son can stay there. So I had my husband go take some stuff for her. It was 11:30 at night. And I had my phone ringer off, but the light flashes. So that's how I know I got a call. And I pick it up also. So, Rob says, this is what I was reading. Mama Bear Claw has given me guidance and has never steered me wrong. I care about her as a friend, and I ask the Creator. Oh, thank you. Yes, I don't really turn anyone down, even the discomfort people. All right, get steaks. Goodness, bring that down, look up. Okay. All right. I'm gonna call her later. All right. This is a Mama's Ring, a little story. This one is in Arkansas. She was there doing an investigation up in the mountains there in Arkansas. I'm not sure which city. Oh, and I do know what city, but I'm not going to say. There was, she was telling me there is a different entity and that she wants to know what is going on. Say Roger. So she was telling me that when she was in her early 40s, that when she started tracking and many things were different. This one had like a human print, but it looked more like kind of a animal. And she measured, and then they kept walking because they were going to a cabin that was up there with this other person. And when she got up there, you can hear them speaking in different languages, not like chatter, actually speaking. And then when she was at the cabin sitting there, and they had a bonfire right there at the pit, she said that you can hear the young talking. And she says, not far away, maybe like 40 yards, and she sees those little eyes. And my babe, and was very concerned. She says, why? She says, hearing them and trying to understand what they're saying. She says, it looks like they're saying, listen, the ground is moving. And she said that she's seen like two up the tree, like maybe 15 feet from her. And there were the young ones just looking down at her. And she says, hello, Ritanze, Onamiania. When, what are you doing? And she told me that after trying to communicate with them all, it was nice. So she said she had called their other colleague and told them to bring some fish out and some fruit. So she's cutting the fish, gutting it out and everything, put it in the pan, the guts and stuff. The fish was a mama. There's a bunch of eggs. So after that, she told me that she started slicing. And then she had peeled back and took a bite so they can see what she's doing. And then she then she sliced the orange and the apple, cantaloupe, and then took a bite of one, each one. She says, are you kidding? The joy of her face seeing one come down the tree and waiting to see where she's going to put it. There was no stumps around or anything. So she brought one of her native blankets and she walked over there, bent down and squat and placed it there. And she says, Nina Koyena Kayi, you're welcome to come and feed yourself. So she turned around and walked back, and then she sat back down. So she started playing the flute. And he was doing the drums. From them singing one of the songs, and it's called The Spirit of the Land. And Mama Rainfeather would continue singing it, and you could hear her stomping over here, the crush of the twigs and the leaves. This big male was very, very different. You can hear blah, 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 he said. She says, oh my goodness, you're coming off so strong. Why are you angry? No need to be angry, F. And I said, oh, did you cuss the whole way? Blah, 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 blah. That's her. F that. Those ma ba 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 ba. Danse's greeting, sweetheart. So yes, Mama Rainford loves to cuss at anything and everything. And she told him, you know, you effing stink. Go put some rosemary or mint on you. Oh, then he moved back more and she said, I know what you're doing. You're not going to come around over here and start knocking on the cabin. And all you hear is like a brr. The way she does it, oh, it's more funnier than the way I do it. And I told her, I said, so what's going on? And she goes, remember when I FaceTime you? And I said, yeah. Well, this is that time. I said, okay. So she did FaceTime me, and she didn't put where I could see them. She just put like just in front. She didn't go like this or anything. And I said, oh, I can feel a mini over there. And she told me, yeah, there's lots going. Then it started getting darker, and they started moving away. Face the Explorer, Tansei, greetings. I was really surprised that she didn't really cuss that much at night. I asked her, what are you feeling? She says, something's wrong now. I said, why? Now that it got dark? She goes, yes, the children are not there. The food I put there is still there. I said, okay, maybe they're waiting for you to go inside. She goes, you believe so? And I said, yes. But I feel like there's a different presence here. And sure enough, there was a different presence. She's like, something is in the woods, and if it's not a deer or an elk, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows and understand what a windglow is. And that's what she felt, and that's what she saw. She said, oh, holy poop. This man thinks he's F at me. Then they went in the cabin. She goes, I'm not scared, but I'm going to give you some peace and time. And she walked back into the cabin with her colleague, which was Paul. And they walked in, closed the door, locked it, shut the windows down. When you close the cabin windows, they have like little holes. One's up here on top, one's in the bottom. And she said that we can hear them going at each other. I guess they had waited for her to go inside. But she said they really, really, really tried so hard to like mimic her, and it was not doing it. But she said she wasn't scared, but Paul was. And the other four were asleep already. So she got up and went back out there, and she told them, this is Mother Earth's land. Stop. And it got peaceful. Then she went out there with the flashlight to see if the goodies were there. Even her blanket was gone. She says, why you effing take my blanket? That is mine, not yours. I share the food with you. She goes, she felt that the young ones wrapped it and carried it on. And as she could see, because she'll look down and then go up, and then because they make nests for them to stay there. And she said she now and then she would see flying little leaves falling down. And she looked up and she said, "Are you there? I hope you're safe. And if you're eating, I'd like my blanket back." After I had hung up, she told me, and I was like, "Well, what did you do?" "Nothing, I just cussed them out." That is Mama Rainfeather. Water's good for you with ice. No lemon this time. So I said, "Well, I hope that you weren't too mean at them." She says, "No, I wasn't. It's just that I wish they would think things better." I said, "Well, why are you staying there longer?" Because they were there 4 days. She said, I'm not going to, see. Okay. I'm not going to stay long. So Robin says, "Mama Bear Claw, they have a cabin I can rent where my trail friends are." Okay. Oh, that's wonderful. If you can do that, that'd be great. Um, you should be able to make a little campfire and you know, make a little small bonfire and enjoy it and listen to them at night and tell them, "Hey, I am here to help you if needed. Don't say, Bob and Maddie, I'm feeling better today. Still really stiff, but I'm good. You know me, I keep going, I don't stop. But I will say this, I am going to take a week off. I will come inside my chat room and visit for a while. But not many people wanted to do the contest. And I'm just going to enjoy things around. Dansei Tales, greetings, sweetheart. Thank you for joining. So let's finish, Mom, because at the end is more exciting. Mama Rainfeather, their shower is outside the cabin. You come out the side door cabin, and there's a shower there, and then you can go back in. She was out there showering, and she said she kept having peekaboo. Peekaboo. She says, "Why do you want to see this wrinkled body?" And you can hear giggles. She says, "Oh, I know, make fun of me. That's okay. Laugh about all the wrinkles on me." She said, "Well, Mama Rainfeather used to be like close to 360 pounds, but she started losing weight fast. And the picture I have of her, I will never show her other pictures. The picture I have of her that I have posted on my Facebook and YouTube is how I really remember her. She was never she would never eat a lot. That's why we didn't understand why the bigness of her. But as I told her, I go too much fry bread. So she would tell me fry bread has nothing to do with this. So when she was showering out there, she said, "You ain't gonna believe I had peeping Toms." And so, oh my goodness, did they come and see you? No, but they were there peekabooing, so they saw you. Well, yeah. And then they didn't put their hand over to touch the water or whatever. She said, no. I never understood why there was a shower outside, though. She says because after you come from hiking in the area, sometimes you have things that are. And I said, oh, okay, so you want to take off your clothes and then get in there and shower and then go inside naked? She said, no, I already had a towel there. Oh. And you still had a towel around you while people are there. She says, listen, I ain't got no sexy body. That is over with. And I got nothing to do anything. I started laughing because I was joking with her. And she says, oh, you want to joke? Well, I'm going to get on my broom and I'm going to fly up in the air with your towel. She says, you got joked. So now by this time it's 3 a.m. and it's a different energy. She went out, she went out there with just her bra and her long johns. She says, okay. And the colleagues, they know her. They don't mind no attention to her. She went out there, put another log on the fire, and she just going like this, this is how she is, and I know exactly what she does. She'll go like this. I don't mind. Hey, I te omata. Hey, she goes, I'm dancing for you all out here. Come join me. And I said, and you're in your bra and your long johns. She says, yes, I am. I am. I said, you got some nerve. You must be scaring them all. She says, I can feel there's some tangas over here just watching. And I said, yeah, they're probably saying, look at that woman. She's going crazy. Oh my goodness. She said you could hear them breaking twigs, walking around like they're doing the same thing. And I said, you know, everywhere we go, you do this. What is wrong with you? She said, oh, be quiet. Sit your butt down. Just watch. That's what she would, even when we go camping, and I'm like, okay. Then you hear her, now we pray. I'm like, okay, she's by the fire and she's holding the fire like this. And she's praying to the Creator, Mother Earth, giving her the blessing to dance for them. I'm like, oh my goodness, you're some loony lady. She says, yeah, but you love this loony lady. She goes, I don't want you to grow old and sassy and angry. I want you to grow old and happy and amazing and continue your journey no matter what relative or what white man says. I says, okay. Now, please don't be offended when I do say white man because that's her. That is how it was for us in the younger years, or my mother's years and hers. Because in the early 1900s, they didn't really care for them. So, but anyway, she, at the time it was 4:30 in the morning, she says, I need to retire. You go ahead and play. I'm tired now. I danced for you. I sang for you. So now, and then as she's walking and she said, oh, excuse me, a bonfire is going to come out. Her bonfire was all right. It left the smell. They were laughing at her because of her bonfire. And I said, no, I think the firecracker came out fast. Toot, 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 toot. And she walked in, and now the others are waking up. And they tell her, what are you doing out there in your brazier? Singing, dancing, Mother Earth and the Father, all those creatures out there. Oh my God. They said, can you please put some clothes on? She says, I'm not ready. I need to have a nightcap. As she's sitting there having her hot toddy, she did another firecracker. They all turned around. What did you eat? Fish. She wasn't ashamed what she did. If you didn't like the smell, spray it. Oh my goodness, Mama Rainfeather was crazy. But I love her to death. So as she sat there tooting her flute, making all these weird sounds, the guys that were there said, we need to smash up some rosemary and garlic to have a better smell. So they're frying some steak. And she says, oh, do I get one? And they said, no. She got mad, called them names, and says, well, hell, I'll make my own. And they said, well, don't use that big one. That is for tonight for all of us because we leave tonight. And she says, you might leave. I'm not ready. When she says she's not ready, she's not ready. But believe me, Mama Rainfeather has a unique that no one can have that same attitude, the same journey she did. There was not a day that none of us could laugh so hard where we're crying. But she has always spoke very forward, always gave that spunk, and didn't allow no man or woman tell her who, what, or how. And that's what I love about her. She is my Nina, my godmother, my second mother, and Long Wolf is actually her name. Long Wolf Feather, like Mama Rainfeather. She is very spunky all the way till she passed. She challenged many entities, many cryptids, many creatures. Even to an ant, she said, oh, don't come by my feet, you little effer. Go that way. There ain't nothing up here where you need. I mean, she would make me laugh. I would be kind of depressed about something, and she would. Just, good. I love her. She showed me so many things in life. All right. That is enough of that story. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, but I am not doing what she does or say what she does like that. But I will tell more stories after a while. But is everyone ready to do the raffle? Oh, my mama to go outside at night in her t-shirt and undershorts. I used to laugh and tell her, "You're gonna scare them off." I've told her that too. uh, Sounds like she was such fun. She was. She had such a high energy that even the evil could bounce off her. Um, Sounds like a great lady. Hi, she was. Beautiful spirit. Well, you're welcome. I'm so sorry to hear about the pet. Oh, thank you so much. Mom Bear, I sent you an email the other day, but wasn't sure if you read it. Um, is that the one with the story with the music of the guitar? Yeah. Is that it? And how you lost your bag and everything in this thing. Echo of the Valley. Yes, I received 2 emails the same way. I wanted to. I did email you back though today because I had so many and I didn't get to them in time. And yesterday I was trying to read them before when I was in pre-op, and then afterwards when my husband came and got me, and he took my phone away and he says, "No, try to sleep." So I did. I fell asleep till 7 and then woke up again. Um, where would I be able to look for that song? You can email me that. Oh, thank you, Sparky. You're such a doll. Okay. I'm gonna give everyone 5 minutes. If you can remember, what did I kill? How how old was I? And how did I kill it? Oh, JP just went live. For those who go and watch JP, if you want to go there, I understand. Or you continue staying here. Now, I said the 3 questions. How did I kill? What age I was, and what did I kill it with? Those 3. And I am going to give you 5 minutes to think and put it in the comment here so I can add. Excuse me. And if you're correct, then I'll add you to this 3 little people that I have. It's only 3 answered. So I'm given an opportunity now to speak and give your answers. And if you can do that, then okay. Thank you, sweetheart. And then I'll write you guys' name down to see who will win a free protection medicine bag. Somebody in the email were saying, why don't you do like a dream catcher or a smudge kit than a protection bag? Because I don't think anyone, yes, it was a she, um, wants a protection medicine bag. All right. Thank you for your thoughtfulness. And I say what goes for the drawing. I guess that person didn't like what I said because they didn't answer me back. Okay. It's tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Let me get the clock. Stopwatch. And start now. 5 minutes. 5 minutes ago. Oh yes, I know. And sometimes I think they don't mean to be harsh or rude. It's just that's how they come out. But we can't help how people are. We can only encourage them with gratefulness, you know. It's okay. I understand. I've dealt with many, many, many ugly people. Victoria Rogers wants to be friends. Oh my God. Oh, I already did stretching this morning, but still sore a little bit. All right. 1 minute and 18 seconds. Think, people, think. Think, people, think. I gave it out earlier when I started the video, or this video, the live. Bump, 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 bump. See, that's my bear. That's what it was. That's one answer. Ding, 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 ding. 2 minutes and 9 seconds. I don't get how thousands of people can hear. This is pretend as a microphone. What is that? I came across a channel like that, and there's like 3 million people, I guess, following her. Or explain to me, what is that? Let's do this. People doing things like that. That's how they make their community come up with thousands of people. Yes, I know. I'm like, really? And it could be a young girl or young guy, an older man. I'm like, wow, is that what it takes? Okay. And they say the Bigfoot world's crazy. I don't know. I'd like to know, well, what's the reason for it? And when I was going to answer her question, she did. Someone say, "Stop! You don't know what you're doing." Saying, "Well, help me understand what she is doing, because all I hear is her making noise and using something to make noise." Okay, this is what the world's about. 4 minutes and 50 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. The question, it first killed, what was killed, how old was she, and what did she use? Very nice, architecture. It's itchy right here. All right. No, since no one sophisticated. All right. And today is Sam's birthday. And let's sing happy birthday to her. Now, let me look for something real quick. Oop. Da, 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 da. Let me try. Okay, I'll use Lucas. Happy birthday, Samantha. We all know her as Sam. She's a beautiful, beautiful woman. We wish her many blessings, many strength, and positiveness, and peaceful, and much guidance on her birthday. So now I guess I am going to go ahead and do this and then call it a quits. And if anybody needs anything, how to get hold of me on Messenger, Facebook, or my email. If you like what you see, for those who are new, hit the like button, subscribe. It's free. All right. Let me see. Has anybody come on and say anything? Okay, it's called ASMR. Okay. It's supposed to be relaxing. I don't get it either. Sam's birthday today. Yes, many blessings on this day for her. Wednesday. On Wednesday, I will be 59, out living with my father by 3 years. He has been gone since 91. Oh, I don't know how it is to have a father. I was raised without one, but my Red Hawk was the chief and he was my mentor. He taught me many. He says not just boys can be smart to learn how to be a tracker, how to hunt. And that's what I learned also. Dominic. Hi, Mama Bear Claw and family. Blessings. Thank you. Also saying hi in between jobs. Make sure you rest, though. You hear me? Take care of yourself. Alrighty. Oh, thank you, Sparky, for putting everything. Okay, thank you, Terry. That's okay. Never, that's all right. All right. Let me see. I don't have a bowl here. I'll use my. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it, shake it, shake it up, shake it up, shake, 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 shake it up, shake it up. Okay. All right, let's do the drum roll and see who is the winner. All right. Hi, babe. Bye, babe. Pop in, pop out. Ready? And let's see. Who is the winner? Robin. Robin is the winner. Well, congratulations to Robin. These are the three people. Robin is one. And these are the three people that answered. Marcy was one of them. And Sparky was one of them. Those are the three people. But the winner is Robin. Robin, you have two of the bags already. Do you want me to make one for someone for you? Your sons have one already. Or do you want me to, or do you want to give it to someone else and I can shake it up for the other two, see who gets it? What do you want to do, Robin? Robin, do you want me to make the protection medicine bag for someone or give it my son's girlfriend? She says, okay. Well, I'm going to do one more. How's that? Between Marcy and Sparky. This will be for a dream catcher. Since no one really wanted to participate in this, so. All right, let's wish Marcy and Sparky good luck for a dream catcher. Ready? Let's go. All right. Ow. I'm trying to move the bell. I know we put them both in here. Yeah, there's one. All right, let's see. For the dream catcher, oh, I see a Y. There's Y in both names. Oh, I see a C. That means Marcy. Marcy won for a dream catcher. Let me write that down before I don't forget. Okay. Robinson's girlfriend. Her name, Robin? And then Marcy for dream catcher. Okay. All right. Thank you for you three joining the contest. I am grateful. I'm sorry no one else didn't. But if you don't understand what you're dealing with out there, then that is on you. Sorry. Don't mean to be rough. But I am like Mama Rain Feather, though. As she says. You're like me, but you don't cuss. That's okay. It's fine. Don't worry. You know, I was young, and that's how I got my name. So it's all right. Um, mm, all right. Now I have it down. All right, everyone. Any colors but purple. All right. I still need to have her permission if she can. No, I won't see what's around her. I'll just pray over the protection bag of her name then. Because usually what I do is if you say yes, I have permission, then I can feel your aura around you and how whatever's bothering you and stuff like that. But I'll just do her name. 5 years old, bow arrow. Yes, you had to go back and over and look and ask questions, Mr. Cheater. My sangha told me. But I'm glad you were fishing to see the help. I love it. Okay. The cocktail, the infusion in my back, I could feel it putting it in, and it did hurt a little bit. But the lady really knew how to get in my veins because my veins move. You don't. She kept slapping it. Said, keep slapping. You're gonna find nothing because they move. I always check my veins. Make sure there's no bubbles. If there are, you move them. So she caught this one right here. You see the point of it. Earlier before, I used just when I was a little younger, you could see my veins. But now I'm getting old now. They like to hide. She has a lot of mental and physical issues and bad nightmares. Okay. All right. We call those rollers. I told him, I said, well, if you hit the spot, then you know how. Because sometimes it's hard to find the vein, and they'll come over, they'll cheat, but come over with a scan and then see if you get it. That's cheating. All right, everyone, I am going to call it a day. I do need to call this young girl to see if she's ready to have a baby. Let's see what happens, I hope. Not yet. She's too early. And again, her family is in Arizona. His family's out here. And my daughter says they don't do much. So that's not good. Family is family, but it is what it is. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for participating in the contest. I might do another one maybe for something else. Maybe a fan, a feather fan. You all have a blissful and excitement weekend. Enjoy yourself, but remember to love yourself first, okay? And those have heartaches, come to peace with yourself. Breathe deep, let out. Don't let things bother you, okay? Please love yourself. I am Mama Bear Claw, signing off. Have a good day. Many blessings. Hi, hi.